So, hello and welcome, Aries. A beautiful star sign of Aries. Those of you that know, Aries is a fire sign. And so today, it's going to be a New Year reading. So I hope wherever in the world you are, you had a very enjoyable New Year's Eve. I hope that you didn't drink too much and feel rough after. So I'm going to try and do a single card reading, spirit permitting, and I am going to promise to try and keep the reading as short and straight to the point with no fluff and stuff. So, as I say, the spirit permitting. So let's get straight into it. So Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, what does the star sign of Aries need to know, please, for the year up and coming 2026? So if you're new to my channel's called Made with Love 8888. Please, if you do like my content, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below if this resonates with you. Take what belongs to you and leave the rest behind. Please don't be rude in the comments. I will just block you. There's no need for any type of rudeness. Just if you don't like my readings and the way that I do it, just go to the search bar and look for another tarot reader, because there are plenty with a lot more experience that are amazing on YouTube. So yes, so subscribe if you do like the way that I read. Hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my readings. If you don't want to comment, if you just want to send an emoji in the comment section below, please, a smiley face, Happy New Year, whatever you want, it all helps the algorithm get my readings out there. As you can see, I've only got 10 subscribers, so I really need the publicity. If somebody would be interested, that you know, if you know an Aries, if you are dating an Aries or are interested in an Aries, please share the video. I would really appreciate it. So come on, Spirit, what do you want Aries to know for this new year, please? What does Aries need to be aware of, look out for in this new year, please? So it seems that there's something that you aren't telling somebody, or somebody isn't telling you. Maybe there's something that you don't need to know, that you shouldn't know. I'm just getting that. So I'll just carry on shuffling. I like to let the cards pop out by themselves, if and whenever possible. Sometimes that doesn't work out, so we'll just see, shall we? We'll just see what comes out. So let's see. What do Aries, my beautiful Aries, need to know, please? So we have the Seven of Wands. And on the bottom, so there's Seven of Wands. You can see. Okay, so this card is, we have both cards, one on the bottom of the deck, which is the Three of Wands. So let's see, shall we? I'm hearing 333. I'm not sure what that means for yourselves, so if you keep seeing the number 333, be sure to look it up. I know personally number 3 is all about communication, which is what I'm doing, reading these cards as I speak. It is also connection to spirit and the divine, so maybe you are having a spiritual awakening, maybe you're not feeling very spiritual at the minute, but whether you know or not, we are all spiritual beings. So just give me a moment while I tune in and tap into your energy. So you feel challenged at the minute, or maybe you are challenging somebody. I know that Aries can be very, well, Aries is the ram, so you have a tendency to sometimes be a little arrogant, not always, but possible, and you tend to butt heads with people, as rams do. This isn't a criticism or a negative comment in any way, shape or form, but just stating a fact, at least for all the Aries that I have met, that I know in my life, they are very work orientated, they are very good leaders, bosses, but they can have a tendency to be very sharp, very cutting, abrupt and a little bit arrogant. You know, please comment on the comments in the comment section below if this is you. So you could also be dealing with a fellow Aries of the same sign. You could also be dealing with a Leo or a Sagittarius, but you are very much active at the minute. So this could be physically active. You maybe have started going to the gym, you possibly have either indulged over Christmas and want to get in shape for this coming year, but not necessarily, so take what's yours and leave the rest. Maybe you are entering a competition, or you feel that somebody is in competition with you, Aries. But this card is also about you feeling that you've got to protect something that is close to you. So somebody is challenging you and you feel defensive. I'm really getting that. Whatever it is, it has got you in defense mode, and you do feel challenged and the need to protect, whether this is your boundaries, a loved one physically, or that you just feel this mentally. Sorry, my paper's blowing away. This could very much be just perceived energy. I am not picking up that it is an actual altercation or confrontation, but this is possible. This isn't a personal reading, so it is a general collective reading. If you would like a personal reading, I am new to tarot, I'm learning, and it's always a learning curve. There's always something that you can improve on, always something that you can learn, and so please don't be shy, but please have manners. You know, there's no need for any rudeness and any, hostility, so I'll just leave it at that. So yes, something is making you feel that you've got to stand up for yourself. So if you can see here, you do feel at war. Now, Aries is ruled by the planet Mars, which is all about war, fighting, and Aries is very much a warrior sign. We are all warriors in our own right, we are all survivors. So please don't get caught up in a victim mentality, because I do feel that whatever has got your back up at this time, it will not remain. Things change rapidly, and especially for fire signs. So you can see here the glyph, the element for your star sign is fire, which is masculine polarity. So I could be speaking to a male Aries. If you are cross-watching and you are trying to gain information or insight on an Aries that you are interested in, just know that now is probably not the right time to approach them, because they are in a very defensive mindset. And so let the dust settle first. I'm really getting that you really need to wait for divine timing. So Aries aren't shy by any means, and if an Aries has their eye on you, you will know about it. They do like to chase. They don't, not that they don't like somebody to make the first move. We do live in 2026. It is a modern society that we live in, and so women propose to men these days, as opposed to, you know, the not so distant past, where it was always seen as the man proposing to the woman and not the other way around. But yeah, so you will know if this is your reading or not. But Aries, my darling, you do feel that you are struggling at the minute. So I just want to say again, don't fret, darling, don't fret. It won't be like this forever. New year, new start, new energy. And you are moving forward. There are a lot of people that you feel are against you and not in agreement, and you know, you feel that this is causing a lot of conflict. So you see here, you feel that you have to keep fighting people off, and it just feels that it's one after another, after another, after another. So be sure to stand your ground. You are a fire sign, and being Emperor in the major arcana, you know, you are very used to life's battles and conflict, let's just say that. Excuse me. So let's see. I don't have to tell you this, Aries, but hold your ground, stand up for yourself. This is all about what this card energy is pertaining to. So just hold that thought, not the thoughts, because you're doing. Hold the thought, stand your ground. No matter what anybody says, you know you've got this, baby. So just hang in there. Always approach with love. Try not to say things in the moment that you will later regret. We don't want to walk into the new year with any regrets, do we? So just bear that in mind. So on the bottom of the deck, like I showed you before, we have the Three of Wands, which is also a card with fire sign energy. So you can see a man here, it could be a woman, so spirit has no gender, it is gender neutral. Don't need a biology lesson, but whether male or female, we have 50% mother, 50% father, genetically. So on the outside, it doesn't matter what skin suit you're in. So we all have that polarity, and we all have that ability to combine the two and get into your royal. I'm seeing the colour purple. This possibly is your favourite colour. It is a very spiritual colour, and it represents the crown chakra. So I'm hearing that even if it's something you aren't used to, connect to your source. Maybe meditate. Now, what is meditation? A lot of people get this mixed up when this word is mentioned, and they get very confused as to what meditation is. Well, I can tell you from experience, it isn't sat in the lotus pose you know, with your legs crossed and going, Now some of you, not all, possibly do, you know, take this pose, and that is how you meditate. But not everybody meditates the same. So even if it's rock music, if it's classical music, pop music, or reading a book, or listening to water, whatever relaxes you. And so you know that you're in a state of meditation. So say if you are driving home or to work, if it's the same route that you take every day and you're not diverting off your off course and, you know, taking a different route, we all have a tendency to go into autopilot or away with the fairies. And so you don't have to concentrate on what you're doing. Also, the same can be said for if you are doing any kind of repetitive kind of work. You don't, like when you first start, you have to be aware of what you're doing, you know, to make sure that you're doing the job correctly. But once you've done that and you know what you're doing, you can slip into the subconscious and you can think, oh, I wonder what I want for tea. I wonder what's on the telly tonight. I can't wait till I'm at home, I'm knackered. All these type of subconscious thoughts are a type of meditation. So, you know, don't be scared off with that word. It is very easy to meditate. You just have to tap into what you find is comfortable. So just give me a minute and then I'm going to wrap this up. Like I say, I'm going to try and keep this as short as possible because I can let this go on for hours and hours just off one or two cards. And everybody's busy these days. We've all got shit to do, whether we want to or not. There is always something to do. Okay? So you can see you're looking out ahead, you're looking to the future, so that makes a good driver. If you pass your driving test, yes, you can drive, but to be a good driver you have to have experience. So I don't drive myself, but for example, okay, are you going back to the hotel? Okay, yeah, okay. That was my beautiful mum. She's going for a walk. I think she's fed up of waiting. She does get itchy feet and she does like a good stroll. We are in Benidorm. Even though it's pretty cold here, it's nothing to the UK, and certainly it's nothing compared to Norway, where we came from several days ago, where we was in -10. Maybe somebody's giving you the cold shoulder, but don't let that put you off, Aries. Let them come to you, unless you know that they will take the bait. So maybe somebody's doing something naughty, self-pleasure I'm hearing, maybe not. I won't be vulgar. I know there's a lot of children watch YouTube, but that being said, you are looking to the future. Plans for the future are in motion. You are taking action to move to some future endeavour. So you are working and doing the work to get to where you're going, whether that is a journey that you are en route to, or whether this is something that you are studying for, have trained for, and such like. So make sure you do the necessary preparation. We can all sometimes think that no, we know all of what we need to know, but there is always something else that life throws at us, even in the most well practiced of jobs. You know, there is always, you know, something more to learn. And so try not to be arrogant and be open to new ways of going about things, a new route, a new direction. This card represents plans coming to fruition. So you may be able to see this. or you may be visualizing this. So you've got it, you've got this. I'm getting that somebody has been offered a job overseas, some kind of enterprise, some kind of activity. Whatever it is leading to expansion. So, like I say, it could be spiritual expansion, enlightenment, or it could be expansion as in broadening your horizons. Like I say, you just look at this card, somebody is looking at the horizon, what is up and coming, and you know where you want to get to. So brilliant. This all in all is a really good reading, Aries. So I'm going to wrap this up now, and I hope you've really enjoyed the reading as much as I have done reading for you. Thank you very much for your time, and I wish you all the best in the new year. Please, I'll just remind you, if you do like the reading, if you like the content, please give me a thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. Also, if you think that a fellow Aries or somebody with Aries in their chart or somebody that resonates with this reading would appreciate this, please share. It really does help the channel to grow and get out there. Comment and yeah, subscribe. So I'm going to wrap that up. I'm just seeing the Wheel of Fortune. So this is very much your time to spin the wheel. Good or bad, this could go either way. Whatever is going on, this is a turning point. It is a change, and you are in your destined alignment. So yeah, that's the reading. I hope you like it. I hope you join me again for another reading. I will be doing straight after this a runestone reading. It will be a general collective reading. I am learning the runes, so yes, I'm a beginner. We all have to start somewhere. That being said, take care. Love you very much, all my Aries. And bye for now.